Hey, what is up, guys? This is Bo, or Carl Hunga 712, and I'm back on Black Ops 2. I'm bringing you some more Call of Duty. I know you guys have probably missed that. A lot of you guys that subbed to me originally for Call of Duty information videos, tip videos, how to get better, different things like that. I'm bringing you back some Call of Duty. I'm not just doing Rainbow Six all the time, so I just haven't enjoyed the last couple of Call of Duties, as you guys know, but I figured I'd talk to you guys today about Call of Duty 2017. We finally have some pretty strong evidence that it's pretty much 99.9% confirmed now that Call of Duty will be, or Call of Duty 2017 will be in World War II. That'll be the setting. Basically, if you guys follow COD news every year, there's an individual on Twitter. I can't remember what he does exactly. He's got a picture of Newman as his Twitter avatar, which is great. His profile picture's Newman. Seinfeld, gotta love Newman. But every year he typically leaks what the setting's going to be, or information that only insiders know. And he basically let everybody know today that COD 2017 will be set in World War II. So finally, we're doing a complete 180 away from, the year 20, whatever the hell Infinite Warfare was set in. I can't even remember. But we are finally going back, and we're going back to World War II. Now, a lot of people speculated, and I even thought it might go to a more Black Ops 1 era type of video game, kind of Korea, somewhere in there, or just somewhere along there, 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, somewhere kind of in that setting. Maybe not necessarily Korea, maybe a fake war, just from that era. But it sounds like we're going back to World War II. And of course, we had that kind of setting for Call of Duty World at War, but we haven't seen that for quite some time. And I'm a big fan of the Call of Duty competitive Reddit page. That's typically what I go on every day when I'm at work and trying to kill some time on lunch. And a lot of people I noticed today were talking about it, and that's where I first saw that Shinobi finally leaked something. By the way, in the background gameplay, that Paraguay Jim, I don't know if he was the host or not, but you got to watch this dude. I light him up the entire match, and I pretty much have him one shot, and he just pops off hip firing like 2 bullets and drops me every round. So just for all those guys that think that I, ride Black Ops 2's dick, there was problems with the netcode. This game was not perfect, and as you can see here, but I do have a pretty good game. But anyways, getting back to it, on the COD Reddit page, that's where I saw a few guys talking today about Shinobi, and like I said, every year he leaks the information, or somebody will comment on him, or just comment on his Twitter page, or just ask, hey Shinobi, do you know what Call of Duty's doing this year? And he's been right every single time, 100% right. I think I followed him since Black Ops 3, so Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare he's been 120% on. So we know that's what it's going to be set in. Now, what I thought was kind of comical is that when you go on the COD competitive Reddit page, and of course this is geared more towards your competitive players. Like I said, I don't play as much anymore. I still follow the scene quite a bit. But in the competitive Call of Duty scene, a lot of people have bitched over the years about jetpacks and just the randomness it causes in the game. Same with the wall running. It just causes randomness. You don't have quite the tactical gameplay that you used to have, and a lot of people, that's why a lot of people have wanted to go back to boots on the ground, as they've gone back and watched old games like Black Ops 2 throwback tournaments and watched ghost streams and different things like that. People miss that, and I do too. I do think jetpack games do require a lot of skill as well. It requires a different type of skill. I prefer the chess match type of gameplay that Boots on the Ground brings, and I'm not saying you don't have that with your jetpack games. It's just with your jetpack games, typically what you're going to see is more people reliant purely on gun skill, and I'm not saying that you don't have to outposition people, but I prefer that type of gameplay. I like it, and I think it's easier to follow. I've noticed Capture the Flag, which I think is possibly the most tactical game mode in Call of Duty. I'd like to hear from you guys in the comment section what you guys think, but I think that's always been one of the more tactical gameplays. That, of course, Search, which those two gameplays or game types just haven't played as well in the jetpack Call of Duties, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. But what I wanted to talk to you guys today about also, not only did Shinobi leak that, and we know now for sure that it's going to be World War II, but watch this Hail Mary grenade. Oh man! So I never go for care packages when I'm around. But anyways, what I wanted to also wanted to touch base on with you guys is that a lot of people on the Reddit page said that they're worried that going back to World War II, boots on the ground. I think a lot of people believe that if we go back to World War II, sorry, I want to keep saying World at War. If we go back to World War II, we're not going to have a lot of gun variations. It's going to be boring. It's going to be slow. You know, and I go back to Black Ops 2 here. Now, of course, this was set a little bit more in the future, but this is how the game's going to play. Boots on the ground, probably similar weapons and different things like that, or not similar weapons, but basically weapons like World at War. So if you guys want to pop in World at War one of these days or buy it, those will probably be the similar types of weapons that you're going to see in the new Call of Duty. But you know, I go back and play these old games, and yes, it's going to take a lot of people some time to get used to it. I didn't play my best in this game. I hit some nice shots, as you guys can see here, but I don't play my best, and that's why I wanted to upload this video. It wasn't a flawless type of gameplay. And I just wanted to show you guys that Boots on the Ground can still be fast-paced and fun. It can still be very enjoyable. I know a lot of people like that twitchy, fast-paced, just constant, in-your-face type of gameplay. But like I said, I prefer this. Maneuvering around the map, knowing spawns, and just kind of trying to outposition yourself and flank people. I enjoy that type of gameplay, and I'd like to hear in the comment section if you guys agree with the people on a lot of the people, not all the people, but there was just a good faction of players on the COD competitive Reddit page that really think that the next Call of Duty might be quite boring and it's just not going to be fun and enjoyable like I believe it's going to be. And I think it's going to be I will say this as a caveat, I think that the Call of Duty community is going to I think it's going to take a while for people to get used to going back to this type of gameplay that you see. I think it's going to be this type of gameplay. I don't think it's going to be COD 2 type of movement where you're quite a bit slow, even slower than this. But I think it's going to be more of your Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, Ghost type of movement. You know, where you're moving fast and you're smooth. The movements are smooth and fluid and everything. I think that's what it's going to be. Like I said, I want to know in the comment section if you guys think the new Call of Duty is going to be boring or drab. Like I said, I think there's just so many different things they can do with the new Call of Duty. Kill streaks, you know, napalm strikes. I think, you know, napalm I think was a little later. I'm not for sure. Unfortunately, I wasn't a history major, philosophy and biology major. So, but I think there's so many different things they can do with kill streaks. I think they can do choppers and different things like that. Maybe sentry kits like they do in Battlefield, something like that. But like I said, again, I want to hear from you guys. I want to know if you guys think the next Call of Duty is going to be fun and exciting. Do you guys think it's a step back, going back from jetpacks? Do you think it's too far of a step back? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next video, and bow out.